There's Secretary Duncan has it's not universal, it's children 200% and below the poverty line for pre-K. And you spoke, Dr. Mathur, about the connection between being born in poverty and Dr. Moskowitz, can you give me a quick notion of how important, towards breaking that intergenerational poverty, pre-K is, in other words, going to school with that extra head start. Just take a minute and.
It is, makes the education much easier if you have that early childhood foundation. I mean, it obviously can be done when you get the kids in kindergarten. We are doing it at Success Academies, but it is absolutely essential for world-class schooling to be educating 3- and 4-year-olds. We just have to be careful that it is done well, because if it's warehousing of children, that is not world-class education. But what you can do is you can really do all the pre-reading work that needs to be done in terms of comprehension. It will be much easier to teach a child to read if they have heard the same stories over and over again and can act them out. You can do that in pre-K. Kindergarten is actually quite academic these days, and we have to kind of rush kids into reading. And so if you could do all that work, not to mention the social and emotional skills that kids need, you could do so much more in early childhood education if you could have the pre-K.
So the children who are not read at home, who don't have access to books, whose parents are not engaged with them academically, pre-K can help equalize that opportunity of going to kindergarten.
Yes, but I would also say it can support parents in reading to their children. And don't forget that that's what great schooling does. It inspires parents to be engaged in the academic development of their children. And it's when the children are young that parents are inclined to. Everyone has a mama bear, a papa bear instinct. It's just that people aren't quite sure what exactly to do. And pre-K can be that community center where you involve parents from when their children are very, very young, and that investment in parents will carry you over the long haul. So I think pre-K is seen as just about the kids. It's also about the adults and getting everyone inspired to be committed to their children's education over the long haul.
Thank you very much. Thank you for indulging me.